The kickoff times for 6 of Nebraska's games this season have been officially released. And not only are they completely surprised and completely out of left field, they are really, really bad. So in today's video, we're going to go over every single one that was released, all of the non-conference games, Michigan game, Iowa game, and so much more, when those are starting, and why I am fed up with the Big Ten and their schedule. So really quick, going to be an honest video. Hit that like button if you're excited about getting close to the football season, because I know I am. And really quick, if you're a diehard Nebraska fan and you're unsubscribed, what are you waiting for? We post daily content over here. We talk Huskers every single day. Join this family over 10,000 strong. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. But without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Let's go over every single time, and then I'll tell you what's wrong with them and why I'm not happy about the schedule for Nebraska. So again, we already know that the Huskers are playing Cincinnati at 8 o'clock Central at Arrowhead. Again, very late time, not really a big deal, but they released 6 other games for Nebraska. We'll be playing Akron at 6:30. Again, not too shocking. I told you guys that one of our easy non-conference games, whether that was Akron or Houston Christian, that would be a night game. They decided that's going to be Akron on BTN. Then we play Houston Christian FS1, 11 a.m. Perfectly okay with that. I'm not mad about those two, but the rest of the schedule is just horrendous. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. What's going on with this Michigan game? 2:30 kickoff. That's the worst time slot they could have put it on. You either had 6:30 on NBC, which is primetime television, which is what it should have been on, which is what the rumor was. I was completely expecting it to be 6:30. It should have. This is going to be one of the best games that entire week. This might be the best game that entire week. College game day might be there if everything goes right for Nebraska. And you're putting that at 2:30? So it could have either been 6:30 on primetime television, or it could have been 11 o'clock, which is still primetime according to Fox. That's still going to be on Big Noon. So listen, you had 2 decent options. I would have been perfectly okay with Big Noon. I would have rather had the night game, but 2:30 is just a complete slap in the face. That's a complete joke. And I still get it's on primetime television. It's going to be on CBS. But again, there is a very real likelihood where we go into that Michigan game and we're undefeated, we're 3-0. And at that point, with all the hype around this program, we might be preseason ranked. If we go 3-0, we might get up to 20, 21, 22 in the rankings. We're going to be in the rankings for that game, assuming we go 3-0. Michigan's going to be that exact same way. They play Oklahoma. They're expecting to win that game. They're probably going to be top 15, maybe even on the outside about top 10. So it's going to be a ranked-on-ranked battle at Memorial Stadium. By them putting it at 2:30, it puts us at a complete disadvantage because we don't have that night game atmosphere. Okay, last time Michigan came here, it was a big, or actually, not the last time, but the time before that in 2021, when they came here, it was a night game, and it was electric, and we got robbed of that here. Not only is the Michigan game not going to be a night game, we're not even going to have a night game for Michigan State, and we'll talk about it in a second. We're not going to have a night game for Iowa, so I'm very, very frustrated about this Michigan game. It just, where are our night games? Are we going to even have a night game at this point? Because look at our other home games. We have Northwestern. That's not going to be a night game. That shouldn't be a night game. And then we have USC. Are they going to give us, they might give us USC as a night game, but really only 2 home night games the entire season? That's a complete joke. And that does not help us. That does not help the team because, again, you like these night games because the atmosphere is just unbelievable. I'm frustrated about that. 2:30 was the worst possible scenario for us. And again, will it impact that much? Probably not. The crowd's still going to be very raucous. It's still going to be a big game. But you want these bigger top 25 battles to be on primetime television for a night game. That's what you want. And for them to put at 2:30, which is the worst time slot on CBS, really? CBS? Complete slap in the face to our entire program. And I don't even know. They haven't even released what that NBC game is going to be that week. So I don't even know if they have a night game that week. They just... Very frustrated. Very, very frustrated. And then as for Michigan State, they just announced it's not going to be a night game. So again, another game where we're not going to have a night game. That's whatever. And then they released Minnesota and Iowa, which both have some problems as well. Minnesota is going to be a Friday game. And not only is it going to be a Friday, it's going to be a night game over there on the road. Last time we played Minnesota, I believe, don't quote me, I think it was for that season opener, what was it, on a Thursday? And that was Matt Rule's first game in 2023. And we lost that one, right? We don't have a lot of success over there in Minnesota, especially on these midweek games. So they said, okay, Nebraska, you're not going to get any night games yourself, not at home at least, but you're going to go on the road and play a couple night games. And they're probably going to give us Penn State on the road as a night game. They might give us UCLA on the road as a night game. So they're like, yeah, you guys don't get that home field advantage, but when you go somewhere else, we're going to give you that night. Again, complete joke. So I'm not I don't like midweek games to begin with, because again, you have a shortened week. You basically have to change up the entire practice schedule. Nebraska has never been good at midweek games. Obviously, we lost to Illinois last year. We lost to Minnesota at the start of the year in 2023. We're bad. We were really, really bad when we played Friday, Thursday kickoffs. Don't love that. And then the last one, obviously, we play Iowa at 11 o'clock. Hate that time. Again, we played Iowa as a night game last year at their place. So whenever we play at Kinnick from now on, they're like, okay, we'll give that a night game. We're going to give Iowa the advantage there, because Iowa's going to bring it. But whenever we play at Lincoln, it's going to be 11 a.m. because it was 11 a.m. last time we played there too. In 2023, it was an 11 a.m. kickoff. So, and then I guarantee you in 2026, when we play Iowa again on Black Friday and we play them at their place, they're going to put it back to a night kickoff. So I just don't understand why we're not getting any night games. That's really, really frustrating as a fan. Again, I wouldn't have minded that Iowa game is a 6:30. I know it's going to be cold either way, but I want that to be a night game atmosphere. Against Iowa, that would be electric, right? I wanted that Michigan game to be a night game. What are we even doing here? 2:30, and then no night game versus Michigan State. Again, we're hopefully that USC one's a night game, but it is what it is. Whatever. Just win on the football field. That's all I care about. I go to all these games, so I like the night atmosphere, but just win, baby. Just win. That's my motto. Just win. So, all right, I want to give you guys a couple other things. Speaking of schedule, Dayton Raiola for Buford football will be on primetime ESPN on August 14th for their season opener. So if you guys want to watch Dayton Raiola, who's our quarterback commit, obviously younger brother of Dylan, mark your calendar for 7 o'clock Central on August 14th. He'll be on primetime television, ESPN, slinging that rock. Hopefully he'll be balling out. And the last thing I want to talk about, we have not officially reacted to the official new end zones. I showed you guys the sneak peek of what it was going to look like, kind of with the red end zones, but not the entire lettering. So this is the finished product. It is all done. I want to hear your thoughts down below. Just take a minute, take 30 seconds, 15 seconds, yay or nay. Yay or nay. Let me know your thoughts. You know what? When we got our new end zones, I honestly thought that the fan base wouldn't like it. That's what I thought. I thought the fan base would be kind of against it. They like the old ones. But on social media, at least from what I've seen, everybody likes the new end zones, and I'm cool with it. I love the new end zones. I think they look really, really sweet. Obviously, you got the Huskers, you got the Nebraska. I think they made the logo a little bit better. The turf is a little bit brighter now. It's very, very small. It's a little bit bright, a little bit more green. And then the outside here, the sideline's a little bit different. So again, I like it. I think it looks pretty clean, looks pretty cool. It's not a big change in my opinion, but you know what? Why not? And we're going to go to grass next season. That's really what I'm excited for. So I definitely want to hear your thoughts down below. What are your thoughts on the field? Take 2 seconds, because I really want to hear what you guys have to say, because mostly I've seen good things. I guess I wasn't expecting that. So, all right, guys, overall, I want to hear your thoughts on the schedule. What are you thinking? Maybe I'm a little bit too mad about this. Maybe I'm taking it a little bit too far, but are you mad about not having a night game versus Michigan? Because I definitely am. So let me know your thoughts down below. Hey, if you made this far in the video, hit that like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go grab, go, Matt, roll. See you in the next one.